Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Cheltenham Countdown YouTube channel, where I'm looking forward, building up, previewing and analysing all matters, discussing all things Cheltenham Festival every single week, every single month, towards the best 4 days in jumps racing come March. The Cheltenham Festival is a few months away, but like you know, as you know, this podcast channel is all about looking forward towards the Cheltenham Festival every single season. To all you new viewers out there who are watching my episodes for the first time, to all you regular viewers who have subscribed to my channel, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching this episode again. You won't be disappointed. This episode today is all about the Betfair Tingle Creek weekend at Sandown. I'll have some best bets, naps, and a few doubles I've staked in the last day or so outlined to you all, and then we'll have a few brief matters of the Cheltenham Festival towards the end of the video. Here we go. My first best bet of the weekend comes in a double, and the first part of the double, the first play in the bet, comes at Exeter, 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. So if you're watching this on Thursday night, it's tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock at Exeter, in a 2 mile, 3 furlong handicap chase. It's going to be Lowry's Bar I'm backing as my first play in the double. At 11 to 4 roughly at the moment. He's not a bad price considering it's his second chase start in his career. His first style of offences was his last run at Bangor on D, where he finished a good second, well-run good second, being Jaguar for JP McManus, who had race fitness on his side over offences by that time. Lowry's Bar started off his season this year in the Silver Trophy handicap hurdle at Chepstow, where he did run well that day. But he has developed now into a chaser for Philip Hobbs and Connection. Michael Nolan will take the ride for him on Friday. I do expect him to go and win, and the first part of my double hopefully will be a good starting point for the weekend, because my second part in the double, the second play in the bet, is going to be John Bon. On the Tingle Creek race at Saturday afternoon at Sandown, I do expect him to go and win the race. Even though I wasn't impressed with his last run at Cheltenham in November, I still think this field, and obviously his course from a Sandown, is so strong. His field, the opponents he's racing against at Saturday are not the vintage opponents we expected him to face. Therefore, I do think John Mull is going to absolutely obliterate this field at Sandown Park. So he's got great course form. He won the Henry VIII Novices Chase at Sandown. He's won the Celebration Chase, and he's also won a Tingle Creek. So he's got very good course form at Sandown as John Bon. He's currently 4 to 7. I do expect a lot of market support from before the race starts, and it could go to at least 4 to 9, if not a bit shorter. So the first bet of the weekend to share with you all is a double Lowry's Bar at Exeter, 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, followed by 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. It's going to be the second part, John Bon. The next bet to share with you all comes at Sandown on Saturday afternoon at 1:15. It's in the Potemps Network handicap hurdle, just shy of 3 miles. I back West to the Bridge for Harry and Dan Skelton. He comes into the race off a mark of 131, which I don't think is bad considering his age. He is an 11-year-old, so he is a very experienced, quite elderly horse now who keeps running well in races. It hasn't got a knack of winning races as such, but I do think this will be his day on Saturday in the sun. Well, in some sort of sun, I guess, at Sandown on Saturday. He'll hopefully go into the business. I backed him at 9 to 2, but I have also backed him in a fun sort of double as well. A betting firm I do tend to bet with, we're offering a special West of the Bridge and another Harry and Dan Skelton runner on Saturday at Sandown in Lieu de Sud. So I've backed them both in a double, which pays about 11 to 1 double at the moment. So I've selected that as another double as well. So I've backed West of the Bridge and Lieu de Sud in a double, which combines to about roughly 11 to 1. So it will be of a great double if it does come out, of course. But I expect Lieu de Sud as well in the Henry VIII Novices Chase to go and win his race. He's in fine form, jumped brilliantly at Cheltenham last time out in the Arkle trial at the November meeting. I suspect he'll come on a bit further on from that run as well. So hopefully the two runners for Dan Skelton on Saturday, ridden by his brother Harry, will come out victorious at Sandown with West of the Bridge at 1:15, followed by Lieu de Sud. Now, at this point of the episode comes my nap of the weekend. My best bet, my full-on nap of the weekend will come at 3:35 Saturday afternoon, back at Sandown, where I've backed Montgomery at 8 to 1 earlier in the week for Venetia Williams, who will be ridden by Charlie Deutsch. He's now down to roughly a price of 13 to 2, just shy of 6 to 1 at the moment. So I have had a bit of value in the price already this week, and I do expect him to go very, very close on Saturday to winning the race. He's a very much an unexposed horse, an unexposed type. Like, we don't know where his limits could lie, how much more improvement is to come from him. He'll absolutely devour the ground at Sandown Saturday. He'll enjoy the race. He'll enjoy the run. He ended last season on a bit of a low point, finishing 9th at Ayr, but that was a tough enough race for him. I do expect him to come back to full form, as do Venetia Williams' horses do tend to do at this time of the year, on bottomless ground, on quite soft ground. So he's no different. He should go on and win. If you are also on the horse, good luck. I'm with you on him on Saturday. But it's Montgomery, 3:35, Saturday at Sandown in the London National Handicap Chase. Quick race to note on Sunday afternoon at Huntingdon. The Peterborough Chase features a good decent field really for the race on Sunday. You got Protector at the favourite, Jello's in there, Gallo I think may feature as well in the race, and some others as well. So it's roughly at the moment a maximum field of 8. I think there could be potentially 7 at the moment. I think Protector will take a lot of beating in the race. Obviously you've got Ginny's Destiny as well, who could feature on Sunday. But I'm with Protector. He's at the moment he's a 6-4 market leader. Not sure if it's a bet or a watching brief from him at the moment, but I do think he'll go on and win. Maybe put him in a double with another horse over the course of the weekend. We shall see, but I will inform you all of my best bets on Twitter, and all my sections will be on the social media sites in the next few days. But I do think Protector will take all the beating in that race at Huntingdon on Sunday. He ran creditably in the Paddy Power Gold Cup at Cheltenham in November, as Ginny's Destiny didn't. He didn't run very well in that race, so that's why I'm with Protector, siding over him rather than Ginny's Destiny, who does preferably run better at Cheltenham than anywhere else. But I think Protector is ground versatile. He's also track versatile. Like, he can run better. He can run well at certain race courses as well, rather than just one, which Ginny's Destiny preferably does. So that's my selection in the Huntingdon Chase, a grade 2, the Peterborough Chase at Huntingdon, which is a grade 2 on Sunday afternoon. Now, referring back to what I said at the start of this episode of the video, right at the beginning, where I did mention some Cheltenham Festival matters will be discussed and mentioned at the end of the video. We're coming to the end of the episode now, but before I do go, I'll mention some Cheltenham Festival matters, which has taken place personally for me in the last couple of weeks. I've given out 2 Antepost tips so far. Both were in the month of November, and as you know, I do give out 2 this season. We'll be giving out 2 Antepost tips each month from November through to March, ready for the Cheltenham Festival. The 2 tips I handed out in November, the first one was Romeo Coolio at 10-1 for the Supreme. Is not looking good either. It's not looking good right now at the moment. He ran on Sunday at the Royal Bond Novice Hurdle, Barwon Royal Novice Hurdle at Ferryhouse on Sunday. He finished second behind Toon Surveyor for Willie Mullins, and Danny Mullins rode it. Unfortunately, Romeo Coolio had a great opportunity to win the race. There was no excuses. I couldn't see any excuses. He jumped a bit high at his hurdles, but he was there at the end with on the bridle, looking very comfortable at one point. Before he jumped the last, not so great, and couldn't pick up under Sammy Wing at the time. Obviously, Jack Kennedy's suffered a bad injury, so we had Sammy Wing, who rode Romeo Coolio on the day. It wasn't a good performance. I've got no reasons or found any reasons besides why Romeo Coolio ran so flat. I don't think the connections have said anything either. So we'll wait and see on any fronts if anything does come out. But I hope Romeo Coolio does go and win his next race, wherever it may be. Hopefully it's a great one, so we can get back on song with the Antepost tip and hopefully get one in the bag for March. My second Antepost tip of the season was Let It Rain at 16-1 in the Mares Novices Hurdle. That is now in the bin. That slip, that betting tip won't be happening, as she has been ruled out for the rest of the season with an injury. So unfortunately, my second Antepost play for the 2025 Cheltenham Festival is going to be no go. So it's a no betting tip. So I've officially got 1 out of 2 already in my bag at the moment in terms of one in play that can potentially take place. So the other 8 will have to be very good. The next 2 you'll get will be this month in December. You won't have one on this particular episode. You may have one next week and one closer to Christmas. But yeah, a bad couple of weeks for me with my Antepost bets as well. Also to note, I did inform you all right at the start of the season that I had a good Antepost pick in one race during the season, during the national season, which was in the King George. Another disaster for me, as Gaelic Warrior has not been entered for the race, unfortunately. So I've been really suffered with my Antepost plays of late in terms of the Cheltenham ones and the ones during in the normal national season with my bets. So hopefully this weekend can get back on track with some winners, back in track with some profit, and we go from there. But just wanted to inform you all of how my betting slips are looking at the moment with regards to my Antepost plays for the Cheltenham Festival and the ones during the season. So as we know, Romeo Coolio has gone back up in price to roughly about 20 to 1 for the Supreme Novices Hurdle. Let It Rain is not going to be running this season at all. She's out injured, and Gaelic Warrior has not been entered for the King George at Kempton. So on that quite somber note, I will end this video on the episode right now. Thank you to all of you viewers who have watched me for the first time. If you have tuned in to watch this episode for the first time on this podcast channel, drop a comment, leave your thoughts underneath the description of the video as to let me know about your bets of the weekend at Sandown and anywhere else. Let me know what you've done Antepost wise for Cheltenham this season, and also thank you to all your regular viewers who have subscribed to my channel already. It means a lot to me. Any interaction you give to me is always pleasing. I'm always grateful of any interaction you guys post. I always try and reply to each and every single one of you. But thanks for watching. The episodes will keep on coming out leading up to Christmas. 1 episode per week, maybe 2 if it's another Antepost play. All my Antepost tips will be on YouTube Shorts, by the way. So if you haven't seen an Antepost tip or my regular videos, it's because they're all on YouTube Shorts. But nonetheless, I will give you all 1 episode per week, as you know, up until the end of the year. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next week.